Hey everybody, welcome back to the Vision Customs channel. That's right, it is our new second channel. For those of you that are joining us from the Cynical Italian page, thank you for moving over here to the cars. Keep checking out that page for the fun stuff that we originally made that page for. Car stuff kind of took over, so that's why we have moved it to a dedicated page. If you watched our first video, you'll know that things look a little bit different, but we're still doing the same thing, right? First video was about an orange and black Harley. This one is about a really bright one.
Very bright.
Very, very bright. So again, my name is Josiah. This is my son, Ethan. We are two of the four-man Vision crew. And we're here working on this Harley, which actually belongs to this young man. So what we are doing is, what are we doing to this thing?
So, I really wanted to give it a pop, old 70s style paint job and look to it. He had kind of popped up with, he grabbed the paint, with this Tropical Glitz custom colors neon paint.
So Tropical Glitz is about the only company on the planet that makes a true neon paint. And when we say neon, when you put it out in the sun, you can't look at it without sunglasses on. It really is a true neon color. Before we go a little bit farther on the bike, the downfall to neon paints. And Tropical Glitz will tell you themselves. It is the downfall to neon paint is that no matter what kind of coatings you put on it, UV light affects it and almost immediately starts toning it down. So if it's something like if you thought you wanted to paint your car in neon yellow and your car is outside all the time, it's not going to be neon yellow for very long. A couple months. Yeah. The trick is, and something that we did here, I actually had a phone conversation with the creator and owner of Tropical Glitz. And what we have done, I painted another bike with this color and it was just this color. And the trick that we did was found a really bright regular yellow base, painted it in that bright yellow base, and then went back over it with the neon. Now the neon is also translucent, so if there's any imperfections, if there's any discolorations, any of that stuff, you're going to see it'll never go away with this. You have to get an even coat under this. So just a little heads up on Tropical Glitz. Tropical Glitz is an amazing company out of Florida. The product is not cheap, but the problem is that it doesn't last no matter who you are. If it's on a show vehicle that's not going to be out in the sun all the time, every day, all day,
It's worth it.
then it's worth it. It's going to last a while. This is on his daily rider / show bike.
It sits in a garage overnight.
But it sits in a garage.
So.
And he'll be able to show it. He'll have fun with it for a year or two. We did do that under, so that's the other trick to the under yellow, is that even when this starts to lose its pop, the bike is always still going to be bright yellow. It's just going to lose that initial blinding neon pop. Will eventually start to go away, which is it happens. So this is his bike. It is, what is it?
It is a 04 Sporty. It is a 1200 Sportster 04. Really tried to turn it into a mini bagger.
It's kind of a mini bagger. The bags are really tiny.
They're really tiny.
But they fit the style of the bike. I'll show you a picture. I'll show you a picture of the bike right here, the way that it was painted. So check where the picture is.
Somewhere. It's going to be somewhere.
That's what the bike originally looked like. So now we're going with this, and as you can see when he was talking about 70s style, I don't know if you can see this fender. So there's another block in here and a block in here. We're going to add some cool lowrider style pattern stuff inside each of these blocks, and then clear it again. What's another cool piece? So here's the top of the tank, and then there are also panels underneath this paper too, but it'll just be different types of stuff that's happening on these. And that's all of the pieces will be like that. So today, we'll give you little glimpses into our world of putting these patterns on, and then we'll show you again once the bike gets put together and all finished. So he started laying some patterns on these pieces right here. I'm going to start laying some color down, and we're going to knock these out today. I'm trying to get his bike done and in clear by the end of today, if not today, tomorrow. So,
and hopefully have a full done bike picture before this video is uploaded.
Yeah, we're going to take a big cruise with this newly painted bike, the orange and black Harley that you saw in the other video, and my bike. 3 of us are planning to take a ride, and we will document that video and that cruise. We're going to we're doing something cool. We are in northern Texas, and we're going to do a ride it's about an hour and a half south of us, to Josiah Doc Scurlock's gravesite. If you don't know who that is, he was Billy the Kid's best friend, and he's buried just south of us, so we're going to go down and check that out. But that's another video. Let's get into this video. Let's start slinging some paint and taping off some stuff. Again, thanks for checking out the videos. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. Help build this page up as good as a Cynical Italian. I'm Josiah. This is Ethan. This is Vision. Let's get to work. All right, so you see we've got a honeycomb sort of thing laid over the top of this. We're going to just dust black over this, and then pull it off, and you're going to see these patterns are then going to be in paint on here. Be really clear for all those guys online that don't have a mask on right now. It's because we're talking. We are in a paint booth. Super ventilated. We got blow fans coming from that direction. Everything's going that way. It's all being sucked out. We're not doing full paint jobs. We're just doing little touch-up stuff. So there really isn't much in the air. Once we are done with all these graphics and we strip and we get ready to do clear coat, we will have full masks on and be clearing that way. So, but right now we're just going to do a dust of some color. Let's get this on.
Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Check this out.
All right, so there's a solid coat. We'll give that just a second, and we're going to pull this off. And then you're going to see he's done an outline line, and so we're going to go back with this and do a heavy shadow on the edges that also blends in over the top of the honeycomb effect. All right, so I don't know if you can zoom in and see this. There's a tape line here, and then there's a tape line here. So there is actually inside here has been painted on the bike. Well, we don't want there to be the dots in there. We want that to be solid to create an outside line that then fades over the top. You can see it good there. So what I've done now is I've put the gun down to just a point. Like, look, you can get right here. I got it, so now I'm just shooting a point out. And if I barely pull the trigger, I can now do a shadow. And so that's what we're going to do around all of those lines. But to do this properly, I had to put on the old man glasses because I can't see up close. But really, I can't see far away either, so. I know, what the hell am I doing painting people's cars if I can't see? So now if you look now, it's created a heavy black line and then a really cool shadow in there. And what we'll do is, because I'm doing what I'm doing, so we can actually peel this back now and show you how the effect works. Sorry, still having a paint gun in my hand. Pull these two pieces of tape apart.
And I'll take the blame. If you see shaky lines, that's me.
Yeah, I did not tape this off.
This was all me. Very quickly.
But now, if you look, see how neon that is? And then that neon's gonna pop in here. Well, if you also paid attention before we started spraying, it's big solid tape up in these areas. It's almost an upside down peace symbol. That is all gonna be also this bright neon yellow. So, let's get back to it. We'll get these other 4 done. We can pull it apart and start doing the cool stuff we're gonna do to the sides.
Alright, what do you got going on here?
A trick I don't like to show. Honestly, so this is marbling. I really should have gloves on so I don't get black paint all over my hands, but that's where we're at today.
Oh no, he's ruining it!
Pretty much.
Watch the fresh paint, man.
So what we're doing is spraying wet paint on plastic. Let it sit for just a second, let it get a little tack. And start randomly smashing it on. This is what we call old school marbling. This is the old school marble technique. I like to do it this way. The other way to do it is to lay a huge sheet of plastic, keep it up in the air, spray this wet, and then drop the plastic on, and then when you take the plastic off, the plastic is going to remove paint. And in some versions, that's the way to do it. But for this, for something small like this, this is kind of where I want to be. I'm going to that side now. Oh, okay. So this is the 2 techniques that this bike is going to get. It was all, like I said, it was based in a bright Volvo factory yellow. Don't ask me what the yellow was because I don't remember. And then it was, so now this is garbage. When you're done with, I'm done with this panel, we're going to throw this out. We'll get a new piece for when we do, we'll do a new piece of plastic for every panel, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 panels to go. Now this panel, I'm going to do the same thing the way that I did that shadow edge. I'm going to go over it now and do that shadow edge on this one, and then the tank is ready to be completely peeled off and ready for full clear at the end of the day when everything else is done. So let's finish this one out, move on to the next one. Check this out, check this out. So, as you can see, this really is ready to be unmasked and show you what the finished bike is going to look like. I believe it's going to look pretty stinking dope. But as you can see, when I was doing the edges, it really is all about trigger control and learning how to not pull the trigger and keep that steady, light trigger pull on it and keep those lines as straight as possible to get a nice good fade. So, yeah, we're going to mask this thing now so you can see it and see what it's going to look like, and it'll just need to be cleared later this afternoon. So let's get part 1 done.
Alrighty, y'all, we are almost done. We got Josiah right now. He is filling in these outside lines and shadowing on this rear fender. Front fender on the other side. Got these side panels. The front cowl. Windshield, whatever you want to call it. Everything is looking perfect. Just about finish all this stuff up today. Come in tomorrow bright and early. Get some clear on everything that you see with black on it right now. Get my saddlebags painted. Get black on these lined out, and then get those cleared as well. And then these will have to sit for about a week to let cure, harden up. And by this time next week, it should be put together and a running bike again.
It's hot in here. It's like 105.
It is 105. Alright, peace. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Good morning. It is day 2. It's really like actually day 10. We just started filming this episode way into the work of this Harley. So when you're thinking about things like this, you're looking at a day, sometimes 2 days, to break a Harley down fully. Then you got days worth of sanding and prepping if your parts are all good like these all were. Sanding them, prepping them, getting them ready. Then there's a day of primer. Let your primer sit, sand it. Again, the way that we did these was we primered them, then we shot them with a bright Volvo yellow base. We then cleared that, let that sit, came back, scuffed it, and then shot it with the Tropical Glitz Neon Yellow. Then cleared it again. So those are all days worth of, each paint day is a day. Clear day, paint and clear usually when you're doing just colors, it's a day. Then you gotta let it sit for about 2 days, make sure that it hardens up. It's really hot down here in Texas, so this booth gets really hot once we shut all the fans off, and it really cooks it, bakes it, so we can get into sanding it in about a day, day and a half. So you're looking at about a week just to get it to the yellow that you saw yesterday. So we had almost all the parts done. We just have the actual bags to mark this morning. It is 7:15 a.m. The sun is just starting to creep up over in the background. It is a beautiful but kind of muggy 80 degrees. So we'll close the doors. We'll kick the fans on. We won't turn on the AC yet. We're going to let the booth slowly warm up with the sun. It'll warm up pretty quick in here. One bag is taped and ready. He's taping off the other bag right now, so another 20 minutes or so. We'll get all of the black graphics on those, get them unmasked, and then we're clearing. We're going to clear this morning. It is a Sunday, so we're not open today. We're just trying to get in here and get this project done. So the plan is to be 3 coats of clear on all these parts, guns cleaned up, lights off, doors shut, and us out of here by 10 a.m. So we got about 3 hours. We got to get on it. Stick around. Keep watching. There you go. Got Ethan in here doing some of his own lines and shadowing for the first time.
Oh, I knocked some parts over. Good God.
There you go. He's learning that pressure control and steady hand, and it makes it amazing in the end. Awesome. Let's keep going. It's almost clear time. All right, so here we go. Noisy, fans are all on. masks are going on, glasses and things get put away, because this is clear coat time. Clear coat gets sticky, it gets over everything, it gets loud and noisy in here. So this is when we just lock ourselves away and start spraying stuff, make it glossy.
Yes, sir.
Let's go to the next step.